Alright, so this is a little bit of a different type of video than I usually do. This video is literally it's a full story time video. Alright, it's no cuts. I explain everything that happens. No editing, no nothing. I know it's long, but trust me, I had a blast living it. You'll probably have a good time listening to it. Alright, so just sit back, grab some water. As I always say, drink some food, eat some water, and just chill back and relax, man. Anyway, back to it. So this story comes from when my rugby team went to OFSA for the double A rugby championship. For anyone who doesn't know, in Canada, OFSA, or I should say Ontario, is essentially the state championship for whatever sport. It is huge in Ontario. And ask any kid who went to OFSA, like, in your high school, that's a flex. Like, that is aura. To go to OFSA, whether to be to win or to not win, bro, yeah, no, that is aura. Because, bro, you're going to OFSA. That's literally all the explanation it needs. But anyway, besides that, we're in OFSA, and we lose our second game of the trip. And the sad part is, if we lost that game, we didn't get to play in either the third bronze medal game or this first or the second place game. If you lost the second game, you know what? Your ass is gone. I'm sitting there in the hotel room, and it's like, you know what, bro? It doesn't help just sitting in here and sulking about the loss and feeling depressed. Like, no, fuck it, bro. We're in Stratford for the tournament, which from where I lived was a 2.5, maybe 3 hour drive away. So I said, you know what, bro, fuck it, we're in Stratford, let's go do some stuff, bro. Let's go out, let's just hang out, me and my guys in my hotel room. And we get out and we start walking around a bit. We go to some stores, we grab some eats, and then that was during the day. And then we headed back to the hotel room at night. And we went back, and all of a sudden, the team group chat is blowing up. And I'm like, why is the team group chat blowing up, bro? I check the group chat, and there's all these videos and these photos of our teammate. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not gonna put his kind of say personal information out there, but it's like I'm telling a crazy story about him, but I'm not gonna tell you his name. So for the presence of the story, his name's gonna be Rick. So Rick is, we'll just say, Rick's kind of a little bit of an animal. And not the terms of like, oh, he's dirty, he's just like, no. Okay, guy's a dog. Simply put it like that. This guy's a dog. But one thing that was always entertaining to watch from apparently his friends, they said, is when he fucking gets drunk. And boy, when he gets drunk, it's raps. And there's all these photos, like snaps in the group chat of the guys drinking. And not just Rick, but all the guys, like every teammate in that room, bro. Like these guys were hammering Bud Lights, Coors, Coronas, like who said lagers, like anything, you name it, bro, they're chugging it. Except Cutwaters. Except Cutwaters, and I forget what that what's that thing, it's in like that glass container, it's something juice that all the people, you drink it, like sinks like shit, but people still drink it. Whatever. Oh, buzz balls, bro, buzz balls. Yeah, they didn't get their hands on those, thankfully. But they were drinking like crazy that night. I'm going through these snaps, and I kind of stopped, like, all right, yeah, he's getting drunk as fuck. It's whatever, bro. Like, I don't do that stuff. I don't drink. I don't smoke. But man, is it funny to see people when they're drunk, because they are so stupid. Like, they're just stupid. Like, I don't know why they do it, but bro, they are stupid. But yeah, and I watch all these snaps, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, he's wild for that. But then the group chat starts blowing up again, and it's all because of one video. Like, you know, on Snapchat, it tells you how many snaps, and like, you know, purple is a video, red's a, like just a photo, and blue is the text. It was one purple and a 9 million blues. Like, so many texts. I click on the group chat, and I didn't think I'd see that. And what it was if you've ever been to Walmart, the little bouncy the ball pit where people can get the scoop a ball out and they go pay for it at the front. And you know, if you're a annoying middle school kid, you guys will just take those balls out and walk around the Walmart with it and just be playing with it. Pause. Playing with your balls, bro. Chill. But pause. But one of those, and I'm not lying to you when you say this. Right hand on religious scripture, bro. On the Quran. This is everything I'm saying is true, bro. This guy jumps in the ball pit and breaks it. Like, the side metal pieces, like kind of the railings, everything breaks off, and all the balls just pour out across the floor, bro. And it was so funny. I'm watching that video and I'm like, bro, we gotta go see what happened, bro. Because from where our hotel room was, there was a Walmart like literally down the street, and that was the Walmart they were at. So I literally told my guys, I'm like, yo, if you guys want, tag along. I'm going to see what the hell is going on at that Walmart. So I think I took one guy with me. I don't remember who it was, but if I'm correct, I think I had one of my boys with me. I don't know if it was someone from my hotel room, but I definitely had like someone with me, bro. And we go to see what's up, and it's dark as hell up here, bro. It is dark as hell. Street lights are on. Like, there's the occasional, like, maybe 1, 2, 3 cars that go down this road, but that's it, bro. And in the darkness, you could see the group of, like, 9 high school rugby players walking down the street. These guys got cases of buds in their arms, and they're walking. And they're loud as hell. I'm like, yeah, no, that's my team, bro. that's my team. And I go up to him. I'm like, yo, what is going on, bro? Like, I get it's basically our last night here since we lost, but what are you guys doing? And they're all laughing. Like, yo, bro, we're just having fun, bro. Like, we're just doing crazy. I'm like, hey, I'm not the cops. I'm not gonna stop y'all. But like, goddamn, bro, y'all might be having too much fun, from what I've seen. And I thought it was that's it. Like, all right, this happened, so now we're all gonna walk back to the hotel. We're all gonna go to our rooms. Maybe we'll have all y'all are gonna go to one room and have an absolute party, which I hope you don't, because the coaches sleep 3 doors down from you, and god damn were these motherfuckers loud, bro. There's no way the coaches didn't hear it. And we're just like, yeah, we're gonna go stop this. Because what I'm convinced, bro, these coaches heard what was going on, and they just didn't want to stop it because, yeah, we gotta fill out all this paperwork, and man, I gotta stay. I want to spend a few nights away from my wife or something. I don't know, bro. But long story short, they didn't just go straight. We didn't just go straight back to the hotel. We actually took a stop at a McDonald's. You know, all McDonald's open 24 hours, bro. So we go in and we get food, and it becomes apparent to me from what one of my buddies told me was, not only have they been going out to some stores, mainly Walmart, but Rick has also been trying to pick up girls. And I don't know if picking up girls is the right word to be used. I think the right word is fucking harassment. Or just any word except picking up girls, because straight airball. Guy was putting up Tony Snell numbers. I'm talking about 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0% from the field goal, 0 steals. zero everything, and just 28 minutes of pure cardio. This guy was putting up no numbers. But we stop in this McDonald's, and everyone's grabbing food. I'm not grabbing food. I'm just here for the vibes, bro. And these two girls walk in, and the first thing I noticed about them was that they both had no shoes on. And I don't mean like they just didn't have shoes on with just socks. No, these girls were in their dogs, like bare feet, walking in this nasty ass McDonald's. Oh, and I'm leaving on the best part. These girls were hot. I mean, smoking hot, bro. Low key, I wanted to shoot my shot with one of them so bad. But with my whole team in this McDonald's with me, I could not do it. Plus, I was already talking to a girl at this point, so low key, yeah, I'm not trying to cook myself. But anyway, so these two girls walk in and they head to the counter. They order their food. They sit down, and one of the guys is telling Rick like, "Yo, bro, this is all you. This is all you." They start hyping him up. They're still like, "Yo, this is all you. Get in there, let's go." Like they're hyping him up, and he finally goes to talk to him. I'm sitting right behind them, but I'm sitting right behind in front of the girls. Actually, I'm sitting right in front of the girls, but I'm facing away from them. But I can hear everything they're saying. So Rick, and Rick gets up. He walks to him, and the first thing he asks is, "Why are you wearing those shoes?" And I'm sitting there like, oh, bro, that is not the shot, man. And the problem is, like, I pride myself on, if you're gonna go talk to a girl, to even have a chance, the first thing you say just has to be good, and that means like you could say anything as long as it isn't weird or whatever. Like as long as you don't say, "Hey, pretty mama," like, "Are you there, pretty mama?" Like fucking. Like, no, bro, don't say that. Just go be like, "Hey, how you doing? I noticed you from around the way," or like just anything as long as it's chill. And he starts talking to these girls, and low-key, I figured, yo, this guy's actually putting up some good shots. Like they're laughing at everything. Like he's engaging in good conversation, but like, yo, these girls might actually get his number, his snap, or better yet, in his situation, take this guy home. And I don't know, we don't see him for another week because this guy's gonna be hoofing it up in Stratford with these two girls, and I don't know, this guy's gonna have to take the train or take a bus all the way back down to Barrie. But it's going well from what I hear. They're all laughing, having a good time, until the girls have to go get their food. And their food gets there, and they go up to get their food. They don't say bye to him. They just get their food and leave. And that was my telltale sign of, oh, they weren't laughing because they liked him, because of his jokes, or he was funny. No. They were laughing because of him. They were just laughing at him. And I was like, oh my god, that is horrible. And you probably think it ends there, like, you know, he accepts defeat, like, damn it, or shucks, like, I'm not gonna get these girls like numbers or whatever. No, it doesn't end there. It actually, it's the opposite. This guy gets up, red bloodshot eyes, bro, not because he's angry, but because he's been smoking and drinking, and this guy's out of it. He's just out of it, bro. And Rick gets up, he goes outside, the girls are already in their car, and it started. This guy jumps on the hood and shimmies his way up to the windshield, practically putting his ass on the windshield. Thank God he had his shorts on. Thank God he didn't take any of his clothes off. But this guy literally just jumps on the car. And I'm like, yo, bro. Oh, this is embarrassing, man. And now everybody, and I mean the whole team, comes outside, because now we gotta do damage control. This dude Rick is out of it. This man is off the Bill Cosby juice. This man's off crack, whatever it is. We gotta get his ass away from these girls' car. And oh, no, this guy is not going. This guy is not going nowhere. We have 4 guys trying to pull him off of the SUV, and this guy has a death grip Like, you're gonna have to kill me to get me off of this fucking car. I'm getting their numbers. I'm going home with them. He's holding on for dear life, practically ripping. And I don't mean, actually, I don't even mean practically. This guy was actually ripping at the window because it was half open and tried ripping it off. He actually pulls it and it clicks, and the girl in the car's like, oh my god, what the fuck? And like, I thought, oh my god, bro, one more good pull and that window's coming off and he's falling flat on his ass. Thankfully, that doesn't happen because we successfully, and by I mean everybody else except me. I was standing off to the side because, like, in my head, I'm like, damn it, I wanted to talk to the girls. But anyway, so they're like, all right, Rick, come on, let's back in, let's go get you a McFlurry, and like, let's call it there, bro. They bring him back in, me trying to be on some, you know, Captain Savo, Savo or whatever. Me being the person I am, I looked at him, I was like, sorry, and they started laughing. They're like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's whatever. I should not have walked back into the McDonald's. I should have walked up to the window and started talking to them while the whole team went back into the McDonald's. But then I realized, like, yo, if they see me, like, I don't know how I'm gonna live or experience that, but it's whatever. I should have talked to him. But they get him back at the McDonald's and they, you know, get their food. We walk back to the hotel. And that was it. Or so I thought, because that was the complete opposite. What I forgot to mention is that in this hotel, there are a bunch of other rugby teams staying in this hotel. You know what I mean, a bunch? I mean practically all of the rugby teams were staying in this same hotel. Some of them had different hotels, this, that, etc. But a majority of the rugby teams stayed in this same hotel. Same building, all that. And as we're walking back to the hotel, going to our rooms, we stumble across a rugby team. And some of these guys, I was like, I met these guys before that same day, and like, we took a pic. I had a Canadian flag on me, and like, we put it out. Like, yo, it was so tough. I loved it. It was a great photo. Great memories, man. Great memories. But it was these guys, and I started talking to them, like, yo, what's up, boys? And before I could even dap one of them up, Rick jumps up front and starts hugging all the dudes as if these guys are his friends. Mind you, this guy has never, I don't think he actually knew these guys, but he just saw a bunch of dudes who were also drinking and, like, you know, doing other shit. And he was like, yo, these are my dogs. And I'm like, oh, he's out of it. Like, he's out of it. And now here's the problem. Because he wants to go with this other group, and I don't mean he just wants to go, like, get a drink then come back. No. This guy wants to spend spend some time with these guys, bro. And I don't mean like he wants to crack on any of them. No, he just wants to spend time with them. And like, bro, it was so bad. The whole team is convincing him or trying to just telling him, yo, Rick, bro, come on. Rick is over here, not budging. He's like, you know, when the dog taking him for a walk and then they don't want to walk anymore, they'll just stand there. They either lay down on the ground, or you'll be pulling them so hard that they're literally standing there and pulling back, not wanting to go on the walk. Like one of those. Yeah, that's literally what he's doing. Except he's not on a leash and he's not a dog. This dude's a grown ass man. And the whole team is there like, yo, Rick, come on, let's go. And eventually they said, nah, bro, we're not. Like, our whole team was like, nope, fuck him. We're gonna go back to our rooms. Anything happens to him, your guys' problem. So we all leave. We all head back to our hotel rooms. I headed back to my hotel room. I explained the whole story to my friends, and then I'm like, yo, that shit was crazy. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go grab a soda from the vending machine. I will go out to get a vending machine. The one I usually go to, it's busted. So I gotta go to the one on the other side of the hotel. I go to that one. I pass one of these rooms with a guy holding the door open. I don't know why he was holding the door open, but the door was open. I think it's because he was about to leave, go to the store, grab some snacks, or whatever he's gonna grab. I take a quick peek in, and in the bathroom, I see Rick with a blanket around his upper body, and a dude with clippers. this guy was getting a cut from another team in the hotel room. Mind you, he's still drunk out of his mind, and he's loud as hell. And mind you, one of the big things we didn't want happening was we didn't want one of our guys to be caught with another team drinking or doing whatever, and, you know, we all get in trouble for it. So now I go back to my hotel room and I tell one of my boys, like, yo, Rick's not in his room with our team. He's with another team and he's loud as hell. If we get in trouble, or if he gets caught, we all get in trouble and we all like get in deep shit. So he's like, all right, cool, let's go. We're on a mission now. Two man, we're going to get his ass. Rescue mission. We go to the room. It was like room 65 or 74, whatever it was. We knock on the door. Before we can even get to a second knock, the door is open and the whole room floods out. Not because they're gonna jump us, but no, they were actually in the process of leaving, going to grab some eats. And eats at 11:30, or I think it was like 10:30, whatever time it was pretty late. They're like, yo, you guys gotta grab eats at this time? Y'all are crazy. So we're all up in the hallway and we start talking to this whole team. And these guys are pretty chill. One of them's an actual barber, and like, you know, the whole team's chill. And we told them, like, yo, that guy is our teammate, and we're trying to get him, how do I say this? The fuck out of your room, no disrespect, and back into his room. Because if we get in trouble for him, we all get in shit. Man, not just you, or not just us, but also you. We don't want to see that happen to y'all. Y'all are chill. And then the dude, like, he kind of whispers in my ear because Rick was close to us. He whispered, he's like, yo, we're gonna be honest, bro. Like, we're on the same page. We do not want this fucking guy in our room. This guy is noisy as hell. Just annoying. He's just annoying. We don't want him in our room. Please get him out. And I'm sitting here like, yo, bro, we can't. We can't because he's so stubborn. It's like he's a stubborn dog, bro. We can't move him. We're trying to take him on a walk back to his room, and he's not coming. So it's like, okay, this is a problem. So now all the dudes have to start trying to convince him, yo, bro, like, you should probably go back to your room. And he's like, no, you guys are my fucking dogs. I love you guys. So he's hugging them and shit. It's like, yo, you don't know these guys. You're never seeing them again. These guys probably live these guys live hella far from you, bro. You're never seeing them again. You don't even have any of their Instagrams. Shut up. Come with us back to your room. After a little bit more convincing, we finally got him to his room. And man, I never went back to my room, got in my bed, and just face palmed into the pillow. Because that night was that night was fucking great, man. So just like I said before, I'm gonna try out a new form of video. I'm just gonna tell stories from my experiences of both playing sports and, I don't know, any story that I have to tell that I find interesting. Again, this is very different from what I usually do, but anyway, that's all. Thank you guys. See you.